Hey guys, Zane from the Infinite Jukebox here with another quick album review, and today I wanted to talk about the new Indigo De Souza record, All of This Will End. After finally reaching a wider audience with her 2021 record, Any Shape You Take, Indigo De Souza started to get on a bit of a roll in regards to the accumulation of her fanbase, as she really did finally manage to reach out to a larger audience of listeners who were patiently awaiting her next studio album, which is ultimately All of This Will End. All of This Will End isn't some sort of major standout in the vast sea of indie rock albums that only seems to expand week after week after week, but at the same time, it's also a solid follow-up that could definitely continue a strong run of albums that manage to please fans and probably critics as well. Admittedly, a good portion of the record does come across as a touch bland for the most part. I mean, it's hard not to admire De Souza's massive, obvious appreciation for a multitude of forms of indie music, but songs such as the title track and Wasting Your Time just miss the target. They really don't manage to make any impact on the listener at all, even if their slacker rock styling is admirable, to be totally honest. It's just that they fall a bit flat and generally don't have enough energy, personality, or memorability to mark any distinction for themselves. Musically, All of This Will End undoubtedly shines in its noisier moments, with the notably ferocious sounding Always being far and away the best song on the record. It's a song that I actually wish the rest of the album sounded more like, as I would probably give this a higher rating in that case. Much more importantly, however, Indigo De Souza has been a solid songwriter that's always needed something to really elevate her lyrical abilities, and that is something that she finds right here on All of This Will End. Cuts like You Can Be Mean and Not My Body are very well-written tracks with a direct and bite behind them that really does kind of feel pretty honest, and I really like it, actually. It's a shame that the musical qualities of this record aren't more exciting, as the lyrical content is strong and even downright excellent in its best moments, as much of the record sees her manage to mesh together poetics with being pissed off in the best way that she possibly could. A runtime that barely cracks 30 minutes also certainly does the record a favor as well, as even in its more unmemorable and downright uninteresting moments, it never does overstay its welcome, which is part of the reason why I'm giving it the rating that I'm going to. Look, Indigo De Souza may not be breaking down massive walls of creative ability in the current indie landscape or anything like that, but at the same time, she's a name to keep an eye out for as long as she continues to release solid records like All of This Will End, as she really does have the potential to release at least her own idea of a masterpiece. I'm going to give this record 3 stars out of 5. And with that being said, that is the end of this quick album review. I've been Zane from the Infinite Jukebox. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.